Are you looking at getting a GoPro Session 4? That's what I'm shooting on right here, and I wanted to do a video test with you guys so that you would have an idea of what these GoPro Session 4s can do. So first of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic reviews of the products that I like, use, and have. So if you're into that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. Also, that thumbs up button is very much appreciated. And if you do decide to subscribe, make sure to hit the bell. That way you actually get notified of our videos from YouTube. So like I said, we have a GoPro Session 4 here. And I shoot on my GoPro at 1440 30 frames per second. So that's what this video is going to be, because I basically just take the card right out of this camera and I upload it directly to YouTube. I don't touch anything of the video file. So you're getting a real look at what you're actually going to get out of this camera. Being that it's 1440, we're going to have more of a square aspect ratio here rather than something more widescreen like you see in the other Dad Reviews videos. Where they are, more rectangle. They take up the full thing. There's probably going to be some black bars on the side of me here. So that's just something that you can get rid of whenever you go to edit. If you do edit, I use iMovie, and that's just going to, it crops the video file for, it crops the video picture for me to fit a 1080. So I actually have a little bit of room that I can play with up or down, which I actually like. In case I want to cut something out, I don't lose any quality there. So that's one thing that I do like about this camera. And you could do the same thing if you were like shooting in 4K, but you were going to compress down to 1080. You could manipulate the video a little bit more, crop certain areas so that you don't lose any quality in your video there. Just to give you an idea, this is kind of an audio test as well, because I'm standing probably about 2 feet away from you right now. I'm talking about 2 feet away from you right now, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what the audio sounds like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get up and go back there so you guys can get a comparison of what the audio is like at a distance. I'm also going to do some lighting tests. I'm going to turn off my main light here. I'll turn off our wash light fluorescent right there, and then we'll go into a dark room, and you guys can get an idea of what the lighting does on this particular camera. So let's go ahead and do that audio test. I'm going to get up and go to the back there, and you guys can get a better idea of what it sounds like at a distance. So right here, I'm talking in the same voice, the same volume as I was whenever I was talking closer to you. We're probably about 8 to 10 feet away from each other right now, so you kind of get an idea of what that sounds like. Now I'm going to go ahead and walk a little closer to you so you guys can hear the difference as I get closer to you, if there is a difference there. Another thing that affects audio too is what's in the room. So if you have like a lot of cloth and fabric, that's going to absorb some of the sound. So whenever we go into our bedroom, there'll be a lot more cloth there, and you can probably hear a little bit different of the acoustics there. So now let's do, before I walk over there, I'm going to walk over there to turn off the light, and I'll give you another audio test of what it sounds like from behind the camera, but I'll do that after we start off our light test here. So with our light test, I use this makeup mirror right here as my light. It's simple, easy to use, and it works well for YouTube videos. I've actually done a review of it right up there about the light that I use to make YouTube videos. So I'm going to turn that off. That's the direct light that's on me now, to give you guys an idea of what that looks like. Off. So this is a video test with no direct light on me. I do have, like I said, the fluorescent light up in the ceiling right there, which we're going to go turn off. And then there's also, I have these blinds closed on these windows here. We have our front door over there that streams some light in, but not directly on me. And then there's also 2 windows over here that are not directly on me as well. They're actually behind you guys, pointing in like sideways directions. So now I'm going to go and turn off that fluorescent light so you guys can have an idea of just a total no wash light, just the windows. And we'll do the audio test as I walk over to the light switch to turn it off. So I'm going to keep talking the entire time so that you guys can get a good feel of what the audio sounds like as I walk towards and away from you. This is the furthest distance right here that I'm going to go. It's about probably 8 to 12 feet away from you guys. So this is what the audio sounds like behind the camera at a distance. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light now. There's the light turned off, and I'm going to walk back over to you guys, continuing to talk so that you guys can have an idea of what the audio sounds like as I was walking back. Now, this is what the lighting is like whenever there's no light. All I have are the few window lights coming in. Probably not as good of an image with that direct light on me because it kind of dulls it. And these windows are behind me, so they might be blowing me out a little bit. I don't actually know. Although I did shut the blinds, so they should be all right. I've actually done a video with the GoPro whenever I was reviewing my regular camcorder, camera that I use for the Dad Reviews channel, the Nikon S9900. If you guys want to check out the camera that I usually use, I'll link it up right up there and down in the description below. What I'm going to do now is turn back on just the direct light so you guys can have an idea of what that looks like on me with the GoPro 4 Session 4. What's it called? GoPro 4 Session or GoPro Session 4? I don't know what it's called. But this is what it looks like. Now what I want to do is I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to move you left, right, up, and down, and then I'm going to shake you, and we'll kind of test the actual quality of the video whenever it's moving and whenever checking the stability of the video as well. So here we go. I'm going to pick you guys up, and we're going to go up, down, left, right, and then I'm going to shake you. All right. So that's kind of a movement test with a shaking test as well. Now what I'm going to do is pick you guys up and we're going to walk to the darkened hallway and we'll take a look at what the video test looks like in low light. So I'm picking you guys up and we're going to walk and we'll do a run actually. Let's do a little run test here and walk. Okay, now we are in the hallway. A little bit of light coming through the doors here, but not much. And I'm going to slowly walk backwards. It's going to probably get a little bit darker, probably a little bit grainier usually. And then as I walk into our room, I want you to note the acoustics and how they change, how they're not as echoey because there's a lot more cloth and fabric in this room. There is a light right here shining through, so there is a little bit of light coming through into this room. I used to use a G7X. I don't use that anymore. And that actually did really well in low light, so if you're looking for a low light situation camera, I might recommend a G7X. They are a little bit bulkier than a GoPro though. But this is what the GoPro looks like in low light. I'm curious to actually watch this back and see. From what I recall, it actually picked up it all right, just not as good as some other cameras did, like the G7X. But that's a basic look at the GoPro Session 4 here. I'd be curious to know what kind of cameras do you guys use whenever y'all are making videos. Do you have a GoPro or do you have something else? And let me know that down in the comments below. What do you like about your camera and what do you not like about the camera that you already have? And why are you looking into maybe getting a GoPro or something like that? I'd be curious to know what you want to use it for. There's a link down in the description below if you guys care to check out this particular camera. Also, what I like about Amazon is that you can go down into the reviews section and not just take my review for it, but get other people's opinion about this particular camera. So go and do some research, learn a little bit more about it and what other people are saying, what other people's experiences were with this camera. If you guys want more videos from us, I'm going to put some more videos right there on the screen. I'd love it if you guys watched more of the Dad Reviews. If you want to get more of our videos, make sure to click that circle right there in the middle so that you become a subscriber to Dad Reviews. If you do decide to subscribe, make sure you hit the bell. That way you actually get notified of our videos from YouTube as well. If there's a product that you want us to do a test on or review for you, let me know what it is down in the comments below. I'll see if I can get it for you guys. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.